Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Brenda Bradley. Now, I was born and raised Brenda T. Bradley from a little town called Madison, Arkansas. But this is not what this YouTube channel is about. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to ask you all to do a couple of things for me. And that is subscribe to my channel. What is that all about, right? Well, when you subscribe to the channel, that means any messages or new information or new videos that I load and drop into the channel, you will be notified. And it also helped me to build my YouTube channel. So go ahead. I'm going to sit right here for just a second while you hit that subscribe button. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So, before I start dropping all these videos and doing all these other things that YouTube requires us and we want to do, I want to start off by saying hello. I want to introduce myself to you to let you know who I am and why I decided to start my very own YouTube channel. And again, I hope you will subscribe and follow me. I was born and raised in a little town, as I mentioned, called Madison, Arkansas, and I went to school in Forest City, Arkansas. When I graduated from high school, I joined the Air Force. I knew that I wanted to get far away from home, not because I hated it, because I knew that there was an adventure out there. I knew that something out there had my name on it, and I wanted to go and see if I could find it. So I joined the Air Force and I had amazing time. I met some wonderful people. I spent almost 15 years in the Air Force before I received an honorable discharge from the military. When I left the military, I knew then that I had to grow up and go and get a real job, right? Anyway, I left the military and I started working in corporate America. And I'm here to tell you all that, again, I had a nice time, worked for a wonderful company. But here's what happened. I'm working for this company. I'm doing a great job. I had my eyes set on climbing that ladder. I was working some long hours. I was doing this. You could not tell me that I did not know my job. I knew that I was good at what it was that I was doing. But this is what happened to me, and I call it life happens. Sometimes when we are setting our own path and we know setting goals and things like that, and we know the path that we want to take, sometimes we have to take a detour because that path no longer exists. And that is what happened with me. While I was chasing that ladder, one day I woke up and guess what? I was no longer 160 pounds or 170 pounds. I was 236 pounds. I was a big girl, 236 pounds. Not only was I 236 pounds, but I was struggling. I was struggling with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I was dealing with depression. And you know, you're not supposed to talk about depression, especially as a Black woman. So you just have to hold that stuff in. You don't talk about that. Not only was I dealing with depression, but my doctor later told me that I was borderline diabetic. That's what she told me. Any minute now, any day, I was going to be having to give myself insulin shots. And that was just like that was it for me. You know, I was like, what? What is going on and why is this happening to me? So I tried many things. When I tell you I tried some things, if you had called me and say, Brenda, check this out. At 2 o'clock in the morning, stand on your head and eat 3 carrots. Okay. I guarantee you will lose weight. Guys, that is exactly what I would do. Yeah, I was that person that was sitting in front of that television in the wee hours of the morning, watching those infomercials, saying, come on. I know that if we could put a man, or if y'all could put a man on the moon, then surely you all can come up with that pill, that red one or that blue one. that could help me to become whole again, because I was miserable. I was very miserable. Well, that didn't happen. So I decided to take a road less traveled during that time. And that road was, I decided to give up all animal products, all animals, you know, I was going to stop eating those animals and all of that. And I did that. And I did it during Lent, around about this time, right? During Lent. And when I gave up meat for 40 days, something amazing and miraculous happened. Now, I'm not saying that it was easy. I'm not going to even tell that lie. It was difficult because I was a chicken wing eater. Oh, do not take my chicken wings. Don't take my chicken. But anyway, I lost 33 pounds after 40 days. Wait a minute, shut the front door. This cannot be happening. Wait a minute, really? 33 pounds? And all I did was stop eating animals and stop eating byproducts such as eggs, milk, and cheese? Yes, that is what happened. That is what happened. I stopped. I was so fixated on the idea of not eating meat that I didn't even realize that I wasn't even craving this stuff anymore. Not only that, but my energy was hitting the roof. I'm like, whoa, oh, wow. I'm feeling like I can go outside and run a marathon without stopping. Wow, wow, wow. And guess what, guys? Within 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, I no longer had to take that terrible medicine. That medicine, that blood pressure medicine, that high cholesterol medicine. I didn't have to take that. I was even taking antidepressants as well. And side note, don't ever try to take yourself off of antidepressant medication. Do not go cold turkey. I'm here to tell you, don't do it. But anyway, not only was I taken off of that terrible medication, but within 10 months, I had lost all my weight. I was feeling good. You couldn't tell me nothing. But you know what? That was a serious wake-up call that caused me to sit and ponder and wonder, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that I didn't have to wrap my body up? I didn't have to measure some food, eat this food that I knew that I wasn't going to eat after the program ended? You mean to tell me all I had to do was just tweak my diet a little bit with some foods that I never even thought about giving up, and I will be made whole again? Really? Wow. And that in itself caused me to want to go out in the streets, knock on doors, climb the highest mountain, do whatever I needed to do to reach those that were in trouble like I was, and tell them there is a way. There is a way that you can bypass some things. The food industry, big pharma, the insurance companies. Oh my goodness, where did those guys come from? Yeah. So I ended up sitting still for a number of years because I needed to figure this out. I was in shock. I was feeling good every day. Every day was a weekend, was a sunny day, even if there was a thunderstorm going on. I'm saying it was a great day because I was feeling so good. And I wanted everybody, especially those around me, to feel the same way. So I had to find a way, because we've been so conditioned. I had to find a way to reach people. And so I used myself and said, what if I was that person? How would I want somebody to approach me? How would I want someone to come and talk to me? So for several years, I sat still, and I was just so amazed that I would go in the kitchen and I would fix food. I was learning about the food. Did you know? I didn't even know that there was other milks that was even available. I thought the only milk on the planet really came from cow, like cow's milk, right? Wrong. When I learned the truth about the dairy, the cow's milk, I really felt bad. I felt bad that all these years we've been taking this milk and drinking this milk from another species, this milk that doesn't even belong to us. That milk was designed for that baby calf, that baby calf. And why are we the only ones still drinking the milk of another species in the first place? Why is it that the cow knows to stop to wean that calf off of the milk when the calf gets about, I don't know, 6 months, I believe, and that calf never returns to that milk? But here we are, we getting us some cereal, putting milk in the cereal, we drinking it, we're putting it in food, we're doing all of this. Wow, that was a serious wake-up call for me. Then I found out that there's some other milks out there that can do the same thing, taste real good too. Almond milk, rice milk, hemp milk, cashews, all that, right? Yeah. So I was sitting there, I was learning and sitting there and just becoming so amazed. And I just learned some powerful and some wonderful things. So when you adopt a plant-based lifestyle, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes on that really, really happens. I mean, you wake up, you really wake up, and you start seeing things and people in a whole different way. You know, this compassion comes over you. You know, you start feeling so good. You start loving a whole different way. You start feeling a whole different way. It's almost as though you become in balance. You are out of balance, but then you just come in balance with nature and all of that. And everything begins to feel good. You awaken. And so here I am, Dr. Brenda Bradley, starting this YouTube channel because I want to be able to give you as much information, especially about this plant-based lifestyle. So let me back up and say this. So after, about 3 years, I put together this program called the 21-Day Vegan Challenge. And I put this program together because when I started out, I had no guidance. I was on that internet, and everything on that internet is the truth, right? No. So anyway, I put this program together because I wanted to, how would I have wanted someone to treat me? How would I want someone to guide me on something that I was totally clueless about? Not saying that, everyone is clueless, but I know I was, okay? So I put this program together to give individual an idea of what a plant-based lifestyle really is about, foods. I give you a 21-day meal plan. I give you recipes from my cookbook called Kale Yeah, It's Good, No Meat Necessary. And these are just recipes that come from my grandmother, my mom, me, my daughter, that I just put together a little differently by using plant-based, healthier ingredients. And that's all I did. So you get that cookbook. I have a private Facebook group called the 21-Day Vegan Challenge. And I am there with you. I'm holding you by the hand. I'm embracing you. I'm your biggest cheerleader as you go through the 21 days, just 21 days. You know what they say about them 21 days, right? It takes 21 days to break a habit. That's what they say. And I call it the 21-Day Vegan Challenge. So if you would like to know more about it, drop me some notes in the comment button. I look forward to hearing from you. I want to hear from you. Let's talk about it and let's be nice about it. Let's be very respectful. Now, I'm nice, but there are just some things that we just not going to put up with. Okay. All right, guys. Again, I am Dr. Brenda Bradley. I am a certified health coach. I am not, I say again and again and again, because I don't want to be either. I am not a medical doctor. I admire them. I really, really do. I am a certified health coach. That is what I do. And that is what I enjoy doing, and that is my passion. So yes, I look forward to hearing from you, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And let's have some real conversations. Let's talk about this plant-based lifestyle. Let's talk about things that we didn't know. Let's talk about a whole lot of stuff. We're going to talk about things, we're going to talk about the food and all that, but let's talk about some other stuff, All right? I look forward to hearing from you. Okay? All right. Have a good one. And remember, always allow food to be your medicine and never, ever your poison. Okay? I'll talk to you soon.